Welcome back to the Every 2 Week Show. I'm your host, Ethan Winglass, and yes, I know it's been 3 weeks since our last episode, but that's what the ish is for. As the month of March begins, things start to feel a little bit bleak. Not only are finals just around the corner, but the weather is simply atrocious. It's a far cry from the magical snows we got earlier in the year. I mean, in December, the snow looked like this. The people looked like this. And now, the snow looks like this, and people look like this. And finally, unless you're a Pisces, there isn't anything fun to celebrate in March. These things start to wear a person down, and optimism and motivation start melting away long before the snow does. But maybe there's another reason we're all feeling so down. Seasonal Affective Disorder, or SAD, is a recurrent major depressive disorder that affects 10 million Americans every year, with an additional 65 million experiencing milder symptoms. SAD results in symptoms like depression, changes in appetite and weight, drops in energy levels, and increased irritability, to name a few. Researchers believe SAD is directly tied to changes in sunlight. The farther away from the equator you live, the more dramatic your symptoms. In fact, in northern states like Maine, Washington State, and Siberia, we are 7 times more likely to experience symptoms than someone living in, say, Florida. Insert Florida joke. Guys, I think the script is missing a joke.
Florida is the joke. Just keep going.
What is it about the sun that can screw with your head so much? Well, sunlight encourages your body to produce vitamin D, which in turn increases production of serotonin, the neurotransmitter responsible for sleep and mood regulation. When the body has less sunlight, the mind has less serotonin, which can affect mental, physical, and emotional well-being. And this is only exacerbated by the increased production of melatonin. Melatonin is the neurotransmitter that regulates sleep and is produced in response to darkness. As the days get shorter, melatonin production increases, leading to feelings of fatigue. Increased melatonin pairs nicely with reduced levels of serotonin to create a neurochemical cocktail of shittiness. But there are solutions to this problem, and we'll discuss them right after a word from our sponsors.
Has there recently been a change in seasons where you live? Does it feel like you can't seem to find the sun, no matter how hard you look? With happy summer days a distant memory, do you find yourself feeling depressed most of the day, nearly every day? Do you find yourself losing interest in activities you once enjoyed? Do you have low energy yet still have problems sleeping? Perhaps you've experienced changes in your appetite or your weight. Maybe you're feeling sluggish or agitated, and you're having difficulty concentrating. Or perhaps you're simply feeling hopeless, worthless, or even guilty. For many afflicted by seasonal affective disorder, the changing of the seasons can be a difficult time. But now, there's Immunoresticor. With Immunoresticor, you can forget all about those winter blues and start living life the way you want to live it. Immunoresticor works by optimizing the process of epidemiitis and channeling the power of your ricketta with an optimal endothelial count, all without compromising any bodily functions. Immunoresticor may lead to several complications, including sustained sadness, apathy toward repeated ventures, dangerously low stamina, trouble with nocturnal cycles, abnormal weight gain or loss, and propensity toward consumption habits, feelings of gloom, feelings of anguish, feelings of sorrow, feelings of misery, and a constant state of perturbation. Immunoresticor may also cause an aversion of attentiveness, diabetes, and feelings of intense shame and despair. Talk to your doctor today and see if Immunoresticor is right for you.
Just to clarify, Immunoresticor is not a real thing. Our editor, Alfonso, made it up. But we really do need something to help those with seasonal affective disorder get through March. That's why we, here at the Every 2 Week Show, propose an entirely new holiday. A whole 3 days dedicated to rest, relaxation, and commemoration of 3 truly important days on our calendar. We'll begin on March 20th with the vernal equinox and a celebration of the rebirth and renewal that the equinox brings. The holiday continues on the 21st with National Credit Card Reduction Day and a chance to cut credit cards with your friends and loved ones. The season concludes on the 22nd, where we'll solemnly celebrate former Senator Orrin Hatch's 85th birthday. In all seriousness, Seasonal affective disorder is a problem, and one that needs addressing. Today, we've asked a representative from the Counseling and Psychological Services Department to explain the options that the Bates community has to address SAD.
Hi, my name is Eileen Park. I'm a licensed psychologist and the Director of Counseling and Psychological Services, also known as CAPS.
I'm Susanna Preziosi. I'm a licensed psychologist and one of the therapists here at CAPS.
So we provide free and confidential mental health services to all Bates students.
If you're interested in making an appointment, email caps@bates.edu or call extension 6200. If you're in crisis or this is really urgent, call or email us during the day. Every day we have an emergency hour at 3 o'clock. If it's after hours, call our number 6200, press 0, and you can be connected to a licensed crisis counselor who can help you with any issue.
So please reach out to us and know that all this information is on our website.
Thank you for those words. For everyone here at the Every 2 Week Show, I'm your host, Ethan Winglass, and have a happy and joyous March.